This is the Peter Greenwood Show, and to my right is a gentleman who is doing the show at the Fringe here in Edinburgh. Could you tell me your name and your show title, please?
Yes, my name is Pedro Leandro, and my show title is Soft Animal.
How are you today, Pedro? Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. It's going well. We love Edinburgh.
Yeah?
How's your Fringe been? Let's talk about soft animals and the Fringe experience.
Yeah. It's been good. What is it now, day 6 or something?
Officially day 5, but
Yes.
day 6 because
I did a couple
31st.
of previews and stuff.
Previews and stuff.
It's funny, I'm sort of bedding in now. The beginning adrenaline is kind of wearing off, which is good, and it's sort of becoming a routine, which is what I want. So yeah, it's good.
Is it quite hard being a comedian getting into the routine of a place? Because you're here for a month, so you get to kind of really bed in. But if you're only there for like a day or so, a couple of days, and how long does that take to settle?
Yeah, I think it really depends. I think doing the show, it goes really quickly. I think by show 2, I was like, great, cool, this is the show, we're doing the show. But sort of lifestyle-wise, it takes a bit longer because it's just getting up every day, doing the same thing, and trying to take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's one of the big things
weird
about Fringe. I've said this before, and I will say it again. Like on day 1 and 2, you're like, I'll get some vegetables. I'll have some pineapple. They do it pre-chopped and sliced for me. Fantastic. But by day 10, you're like, there's pie maker and there's £2 pizza. This is good.
We should have that. And who needs to go to sleep right
Nobody
now?
needs sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Who needs sleep? Sleep is for quitters.
Exactly, completely. And my show finishes at 9 p.m. and my adrenaline's so high at 9 that like what I should do is go to bed, watch a film, go to bed or something. But what I end up doing some nights is 5 pints and 17 cigarettes. And
And I imagine, again, that happens in the early days of the Fringe, like the early days of high school. You're meeting people. It's like, oh, let's do this. Let's hang out. You've got your show. I've got my show. Let's go and do show people things. Does that happen a lot?
That's so the case. And I think it's... what I'm telling myself is that it's really important to make a distinction between doing the Fringe and seeing the Fringe, like attending the Fringe. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm here to do the show. That's my number one thing. And I should take care of myself first and not do other things that will get in the way of that. That is easier said than done.
Yeah, when in Rome.
Yeah, that's it.
As they say. I don't know who they are, but they say it.
I guess Romans.
Romans do say that.
Yeah, Romans say it every day.
Would they say when in Rome, or would they say when in our town?
When in here.
When locally, when down at Aunt Mabel's down the corner.
We know we're in Rome.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I wonder what that's in my head now. That's become my Roman Empire. What did the Romans say? Let's talk about your show. It is called Soft Animal. Soft Animal or Animals?
Animal.
So it's only one.
Yeah.
Only one animal.
One soft animal.
What is that? Oh, did you just spoil the ending there?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't spoil the ending. No, it's the title's from a poem, Mary Oliver poem called Wild Geese, and the first line of the poem is "You don't have to be good," which was a huge revelation to me. And so I thought I should write a show about it. And because the show's sort of about validation and ambition and seeking success, and how that interacts with me being a gay man.
And when you were putting the show together, how much of your experience did you want to put in, and were you comfortable in, and has your levels changed with that, both for good and bad?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think the show's autobiographical completely, so like I wanted it to be about me, and I wanted it to be my experiences, and I want it to be fully me on stage. I think that's part of, hopefully, my USP, as it were, is sort of like, what you see is what you get. But also, because the stories are personal, and sometimes they involve someone else.
Yeah.
My dad, for example, I talk about my dad for 15 minutes, and I was stressed about doing a whole bit about him because I wanted to honor him, I guess. I wanted to like be nice to him, and I wanted him to be able to enjoy it, and I didn't want to be unfair. So a lot of time and effort between me and my director, Evan, went into that. And my dad came to see the show, a preview in July, and he really liked it, thank God, because he was very nervous and I was very nervous.
What kind of feedback did you get from your dad? And if your dad had been like, actually, this is not for me, how would that have...
If my dad had said, this isn't for me, that would have been very sad. But he he really liked it. I think he was moved by the bits where I talk about him because they're nice bits. I'm making fun of him, but in a very gentle, loving way.
Yeah.
And I think he really enjoyed the show. And it hasn't been the case for everything I've done. I wrote a play a few years ago that I was talking to him about the other day. I was like, "Oh, someone's reading this play. Do you remember the one that I wrote a few years ago?" And he said, "Oh, the boring one."
That's cold.
He would say if he thought it was boring.
Right. Which must be both a great relief but also a genuine terror.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's the case of anyone saying anything about your show, right? It's sort of like, it's great that people are saying what they're actually thinking, because that's so scary that like people are just being nice to you and they're just humoring you. And
yeah.
But then when they do say stuff that isn't, I loved it, you go, shush, don't say that.
It's like when someone's like, yeah, that was good. What do you mean good? Wasn't it great?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, that was great. And you're like, what do you mean great? Was it excellent?
Yes. Yeah, nothing's ever enough, I think. Well, I think I just want people to be saying nice things about me all the time. That's not weird, is it?
Oh, not at all. I wake up praying that someone will say something nice to me.
Exactly.
I dream of the pat on the back, like, you did good today.
That's what we want.
Yeah. Now, some might call that some kind of mental illness.
Yep.
I'm not a doctor. What do I know?
No, we're not here to diagnose.
No. So what has the audience reaction been like to the show? Are they enjoying it?
I hope so. I think they are. I think it's hopefully a surprising show to people. I think it's gentle, and people that have given me some really nice feedback and have told me that the show sort of means a lot to them, and that they've really enjoyed it. So hopefully that continues, and hopefully they tell everybody and everybody comes and enjoys it too. Which
I like to think the word of mouth is still a big part of Edinburgh Fringe. It's not just, hashtag this show, hashtag that show, which that's actually a good thing. Hashtag this show, that show.
Yeah.
Although that doesn't mean you need to do a show called This Show, That Show.
That's not a bad title for a show, actually. This show, that show.
It isn't actually. We'll talk after.
Yes, good.
We'll do something.
But I think that is completely true, that every Fringe sort of something emerges, right? Like a week or two in, people start going like, that show, have you seen that show? And everyone hopes that that's going to be their show, because I wasn't on many sort of lists going up. You know, I think there's a lot of comedians who come in with like a lot of heat, people who people are very excited to see. And I think I'm a bit of a dark horse. So my hope is that people who come see the show tell 1 million people that they liked it, and those people tell 1 million people, and the show sort of gets attention that way.
Was there anything you had to cut out of a show? Because I know Fringe shows have to be a certain length of time.
Yeah.
Did you have to cut anything out? And is there an extended version?
That's such a good question. Was there a bit that I had to cut out? Do you know, I don't think so, actually. Well, there was I do a bit about Lucy the Australopithecus.
Okay.
That bit's in. But there was a whole bit with the Lucy Letby that I cut out, because it sort of got complicated culturally, and also I feel like people's memories are maybe a little bit short, and they might go like, who? Whereas 6 months ago or a year ago, we were all thinking about Lucy Letby.
Yeah. And what is next for this show after the Fringe? Are you extending it? Will it go other places?
That's the hope. I've got a gig booked in Lisbon already at the Vorton Comedy Festival that I'm really excited about. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Lisbon. Have you been to?
Oh, it's amazing.
Is it good?
My family's from near Lisbon.
All right.
My dad's family. So I've been there a lot. It's great. You should go. You'll enjoy it very much.
When's the comedy festival? I should come over.
Yes, exactly. Do it then. I think it's 28th to the 30th of August, so right after Fringe.
Right after Fringe?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
How long are you doing the Fringe for? Is it full run?
Full run.
How do you feel about... Have you done full run Fringe shows before?
I haven't done full run Fringe. Oh, no, I did as a student, but never as a grown-up person. But I come from theatre and I come from acting, so I've done runs that are long before. But it is different doing the Fringe. It's just there's a whole ecosystem of the Fringe, and it's
and there's about 7 different smaller ecosystems in that ecosystem.
That's so true. Yeah, Pleasance Courtyard is an ecosystem within itself.
Yeah, and then like kind of next to it is Gilded Balloons. So,
yeah.
Down the street you've got green space. It's like it's kind of like West Side Story, where the gang all snap at each other, except it's comedians and storytellers all at each other. So
and they're all very thin and gangly and make fun of each other,
but with love.
With love, of course.
Because we're all here. We're all loving each other.
It's true, and actually, I've really found that like among comedians, everyone, there's like great solidarity. Everyone's sort of seeing each other on the street, going like, "How are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay?" And like everyone's sort of giving each other little gifts. Do you know what I mean? Going like, "I know that you had a hard time yesterday," or whatever, and it's fantastic. That's really nice.
That's something I didn't expect, because this is I know I said this before, I'll say it again, this is my 6th year doing the Fringe, and I came up here thinking it'll be everybody for themselves, it'll be so... Dog eat dog, but that wasn't the environment at all, and it's beautiful. I think that's one of the reasons I keep coming back, is I love the feeling
I'm really glad
people.
I'm really glad you feel that way. I sometimes feel like it's because I think there's a big... chasm between like the performers' experiences and sometimes the media, because they want to sort of push a certain narrative of sort of this show's going well, this show's not going well, and that sort of thing. Whereas actually the reality is we're all just trying to do this show, and it's all very really fun, really intense, quite difficult, and of course we're all there for each other. Like that's really nice. And
I'm going to push back against people in the media, because as you say, some of them do have this narrative like, oh, this show didn't sell any tickets, this must be awful, and that is the headline some publications run with, and I have seen a couple of people starting to push back.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the need to push back? Maybe not at Fringe, but other
pushback against
reviews?
The media? I think there's an interesting conversation to be had about criticism and what criticism means and what it's for. And what's good criticism, what's bad criticism, and what's just hurtful, and what's helpful, right? But the thing is that, like, the thing that I always think about is that, like, criticism isn't for me. Like, people writing a review about my show, it's not for me to read. It's for the audience, so that they know whether it's their type of thing or not, right? So it would be absurd for me to sort of... take it personally, I guess, even though I can do nothing but take it personally, of course.
Because it's got your name across it in big letters and whatever rating they gave it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I like what you do, which is having conversations.
Yeah.
That's, to me, very helpful, because hopefully people who listen to your podcast will sort of get a vibe of the person that you're speaking to and decide on that basis whether they like to see the show.
Yeah, I like to think that like somebody will like see your name and be like, oh, I know that name. What's his show like? And then they'll listen to this and be like, oh, he sounds like a good fella. Let's go and see a show. That's what I hope for, because I don't ever want to be the attack show. Like, oh, he was terrible. He was a bad person. Like, even if I'm seeing a show and the performer's maybe tired or not feeling well, I can. It's going to sound so up myself, but I feel like I can kind of recognize that, whereas some other publications would be like, oh, the performer just didn't care, they just weren't in it, whereas like, I can see you're a bit tired, Fringe fatigue has set in.
That's very nice to think that you're sitting there with that attitude. It's simply coming from a place of empathy, right, rather than a place of attack. That's the only difference, really, because the thing's the same, that like, the guy's tired. Why is he tired? It's hard. To do it.
The Fringe is very hard.
But also really fun and really joyous.
Are you having fun up here? Are you enjoying
I'm having a lot of fun, and I set myself up really well. I got a flat that I was excited to go home to. I have a bathtub. That's incredibly exciting.
I might just come back to your place. I love a bath.
Join the queue. There's a huge queue around the block. And I'm enjoying seeing everyone else's shows. I haven't seen enough. But that's always how you feel, Fringe, right? But I saw a play yesterday, I think it was yesterday, called Brain Sluts that I thought was really, really good here in the Dome.
Rain sluts.
Brain Sluts.
Brain sluts. I thought you said rain sluts. I'm like, I like a drizzle as much as the next fella, but it does not. You know,
These guys love rain.
they see an umbrella. Ooh, instant boing. That's very childish. I'm so sorry.
No, I love that. It was good.
So what is next for you after the Fringe?
Well, so I, like I said, I'm an actor as well, and I'm doing a film after the Fringe.
Oh,
and
love a film.
after Lisbon. So we'll start with that, and then we'll see where we go. Hopefully, this show has a life in London, and hopefully we can tour it around. That would be really fun. But it really depends how it goes.
Depends on literally the wind, as
exactly.
the case was yesterday. Where can people find out more about you on social media?
I'm on Instagram. Pedro Leandro Man is my Instagram handle.
Which is Leandro. Pedro Leandro.
Yeah, exactly.
Nailed it. And it helps if it's written in big, bright letters as well.
I like the colours as well. It's a nice notebook.
I love this notebook. This is my Fringe notebook, and I mean, if we go back through it, we can see films I've covered from the film festival and
have you been
last year's Fringe. And
have you been doing this show for 6 years?
I've been doing this show for we're coming up on 9 years this year.
Dude.
So it's been going on. This is my 13th year in radio.
That's
9th year doing the Peter Greenwood Show.
That's very, very cool.
I named it after me so I used to do a drive time show.
Yeah.
And I was let go from that show.
Okay.
And so I said, I'm going to call it the Peter Greenwood Show because that'll make it harder to fire me.
Yes, it's impossible to fire you.
And it turns out it wasn't that hard to fire me.
Oh, did you get fired?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
That's a whole thing.
Okay.
That's like... It happened a couple of years ago, and me and my therapist are working on it.
Yes,
it's a whole
good.
thing.
Yeah. Your therapist had a good day.
Yeah, but you know what? I've still got my name. I am still Peter Greenwood. They didn't find another Peter Greenwood to come in and do
true.
it.
They don't have another one.
Exactly. That was the theory. Like, bring us another Peter Greenwood. We will get another one. Like stroking the Bond cat.
Yeah.
That was my terror. Anyway. It's not about me, it's about you. We find you on social media at Pedro Leandro Man.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's where you can find clips of your stand-up and
absolutely.
where you're going to be next.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Pedro.
Peter, it's been so lovely to speak to you.
Pedro Leandro, Soft Animal, is playing at Pleasance Courtyard, Bunker 2, at 8:10 in the evening, every day until the 24th of August. For tickets, go to edfringe.com and search Soft Animal. For the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe, I've been Peter Greenwood. See you next time.